Well, Happy New Year's, fellas. It's a new year. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna have my first go at melting some copper and trying to make something. Anyway, I was watching Uncle Bumble machining some copper hammers, and he was gracious enough to leave a link to a file that he used. So I downloaded that guy, and now I'm working on just cutting it out of foam. This is the first time I've tried doing 3D CNC, so I just did my first rough pass, and yeah, we're gonna have a go at making one of these copper hammers. Finishing up the final pass here. I don't have a ball mill, unfortunately, so I'm just doing it with an end mill, but that's alright. Glue these suckers together. I'm doing the top half right now, and then I'll do the bottom half and glue them together, and then just sand them out. Looking good though.
If your Titan needs to Widlarize,
look at that
mechanical bend.
Awesome.
A soft faced.
Oh, there's the second side done. Man, that took forever. That was like almost 2 hours. So I recorded that. I made these back in January, so I've had these for a while. Actually, here's another one. This is the first one I did. I didn't have thick enough foam, so I ended up gluing some thinner foam together, and that glue really gummed up the router bit, so this one's a little rough, but I put a little paste wax in there to try to fill some holes. And then this one I ended up getting like thicker foam, so cut a lot better. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a sanding and clean it up. And I'm hoping I can make one of these for my cousin. My cousin's a gas fitter, and he ended up donating this to me. He pulled it out of a dumpster at his work. So I'm gonna try making 2 hammers out of this thing. I already stripped it apart, so but according to AVE, his copper hammers are 2" by 2", and he was saying they're like 5 pounds or so each. So to make 2, I'm gonna need about 10 pounds of brass, so which is pretty awesome. This valve is it's huge. Like this piece here is 7 pounds 11 ounces. The gate is another 2 pounds. I mean, that's over 9 pounds there. This piece and this, it's over 2.5, so I'm at 11 12 pounds here already with this, so I should have enough. And this piece I'm not going to melt because he wants he was asking me about making him a drift for hammering on, for like loosening up nuts and stuff. You can like use a draft, they call it a drift punch, so you can hammer on bolts. It won't spark, right, because it's brass. So I think this is already perfect for that, so I'm going to keep that for him and try to do 2 of these hammers out of the rest of it. The only problem I got now is this, it doesn't fit. It's huge, so even this piece here, I could probably put it in like that and it'd probably melt in, but I'm gonna light a fire in my wood stove It's not cold here. It's like 19 degrees, but I think it'll be my last fire for the year in here. And I'm gonna throw this in the fire, try and get it hot enough that I can take it out and hopefully bust it up with a sledgehammer. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm gonna chuck that in there. And this piece here too. See if we can get that hot enough to bust up. So that worked pretty well. I got 5.6 kilos, 12 pounds, 8 ounces. So I just put a little drywall mud around the thin section here and glued a sprue on. So, see how that goes. So I went and picked up a couple handles. I wanted to grab a handle and just to see how it would fit, you know, before I cast it, the metal. It'd be easier to kind of file this out if I had to while it's foam versus, you know, while it's brass. So, or whatever, you know. But anyway, it looks like it's pretty decent. That's going to shrink a little bit after it's poured, and AVE must have designed that hole around a handle he probably picked up. He only lives about an hour from me, so he might have been getting the same ones. I don't know. Anyway, check it out. I just hit sub 69. So I'm not sure who that is, but whoever you are, just know you're very special to me. So on that note, I'm going to do a giveaway at some point. I'm not sure when, some point over the summer. Whether it's 100 subs or 200 subs, I don't know, or 500, whatever. We'll see, but you might have noticed some pictures, like random guys popping up in the video here. So if you spot one, I'm going to give, I don't know, if you see a person you recognize, give him a thumbs up. Just comment his name, and the first person to comment that character's name gets a bonus entry into the giveaway. And there'll be like maybe 5 or 6 pictures, so just comment once. If you see one person, just comment once, you get 1 entry, and there's like 5 or 6 available, so it'll be 5 or 6 early entries. So just comment once, and you know, don't spoil it for anybody else by commenting all the names. You know, just if you see one, grab it and it's yours, and you get the early entry. And with that being said, I'm ready to go here. So I put the sprue on this way so that the hole's gonna be facing up, and that way I can fill the hole easier. I would have liked to have been able to like go straight in with it, but I want to make sure that hole's as full as I can get it. So I'm gonna weight down the sand as well, just to keep it from floating on me. So I got 6 pounds in there right now. That should be enough to do one of the heads. I might top it up a little extra, but I'm just gonna melt enough and then dump it right in the can and hope for the best here. Oh, it's melted. First time ever melting grass. I'm gonna pour this here in a second. Heating up the tongue. There's a storm a-brewing. Sucks. But it's ready to go, so I'm gonna pour this. Well, that was my first time ever, so that was pretty awesome. That was like, whew, that was intense. So I just got the furnace closed off, let that crucible cool down a bit. Oh, I thought I'd show you this too while I'm at it here. This is kind of my, I film everything on my phone, so I just got like a ground compactor with a pipe on it, and then I just got a stupid clamp with a bar tied to it, and then my phone holder. So works pretty good. You can move and rotate your shots and, you know, raise it up, lower it, whatever. Works awesome. But yeah, she's raining, starting to rain now, but I'm done. Whew, that was crazy. So that's still like, I just finished. It's glowing in there. Just wanted to check. I've never done this before, but we'll see. So the side of my my furnace is at holding that yeah, 100. There's that 120 Fahrenheit, 110. So that perlite insulation is working well. I'm definitely pleased with how this thing has worked out so far. All right, let's have a look. Oh, I'm nervous, but it's already a win for me. It's the first time I've ever melted any brass, so managed to do that. Let's see, hopefully we got a hammer or two. Oh, oh yeah, look at that. Woo. That's a beast. This is heavy. Oh yeah, I got two. I definitely got two. Sick. Man, that's heavy. It's like 8 pounds here. I'm gonna call it a win. Definitely. Whoa. So I like the tin cans in the sand. Makes a nice reservoir. You know, you just fill it up and all the extra stays in the can. And anyway, I thought I'd just show you quickly how I get the can off. Says snips. Just a couple snips around the edge, you know. And then a pair of pliers, you can just kind of grab it and turn it. And peel the can off. Anyway, it's really stuck on there pretty good. That brass is hot. But yeah, that's it. Snip it and peel it. So I'm gonna peel these cans off, give them a wire wheel, and then I'll see you on the bench here. Those cans peel off aluminum like nothing, but it definitely fuses onto the brass that's stuck on there. But yeah, check that out, man. Look at that sprue. She just made it. There might be a hole in here somewhere. I'm not sure. When I cut it off, we'll have a look, but there's like the inside's pretty clean, not too bad. You can take a file and clean that up a bit. It'll definitely be tight. Need a little bit of work to get it in there, but that's the first one that I CNC'd. You can see the extra layers of foam. And this one I did after is just 2 pieces. Nice clean. Well, there's a bit of crap in there, but that'll clean up nice. And that's gonna fit awesome. So I wasn't sure how much, I didn't want to have a short pour, so I ended up adding extra brass, and actually ended up adding quite a bit of copper to this, so to make a nice red brass. You see that color, it's nice, and it's definitely red brass I got here now. Let's see what these guys weigh as they are. They're full pours, right? So I just, whatever was in the crucible, there's a bit of slag and crap on top, but I didn't clean it. I just melted and then dumped it all. So this one here, 4.4 kilos. So 9.5 pounds. 9.5 pounds on that pour. And this one's actually a little bit bigger, but I didn't have as much left over. Wow, that's gnarly. Can't believe it made it. Ooh, might be a little hole here, but that one's 8 pounds, 8.5 pounds, 9.5, 8.5, 18 pounds I did. So I'm gonna cut these off here now. Get these sprues out of the way. Probably take a grinder and clean them up a bit. Take another look at them here in a second. So I took some video like cleaning these things up a little bit. Here's the first one. The one that I showed you guys doing the CNC. You can kind of still see some lines and stuff, but there's a couple holes. That sprue was all gnarly. But man, this thing is wicked. And this is a keeper for me. This is, I'm stoked. I could spend another hour trying to clean this thing up, but I'm not going to bore you guys with all that, with that part of it, you know. I'm not that good at it. I don't have a buffing wheel. I don't have sandpaper and stuff. But anyway, this one here, I'll spend some time on this, clean this up. This is going to be a gift for my my cousin, and it's awesome. But anyway, I'm not going to bore you guys with that part of it, so I've already been rambling on long enough. So yeah, I don't know. This casting season, I got a bunch more plans, and I'll do some more videos. I'm stoked that I can do some brass. That's brilliant. Look at that. It's beautiful. So stick around, and if you spot a guy in my videos, give him a thumbs up, drop a comment. It's going to give you an extra chance when I do a giveaway at some point. I'm definitely going to do that at some point this summer. So I'm not sure when, I'm not sure what it's going to be, but I'm going to do it for sure. I already sent out a bunch of stuff to a bunch of you guys already, and yeah, I don't know, we'll do some more. So see you guys on the next one.